Welcome back to CLE Weekend. You know, as a child, one of the things I loved and really truly remember is coming to COSI in Columbus. And one of the great things is coming here and exploring different exhibits. And I'm telling you, they have got one of the coolest exhibits, sharks. We were here just a couple of weeks ago with unofficial galaxies, but I thought we gotta come back because I gotta show you. Don't be scared. I promise they're not gonna get you. I'm gonna go talk to the guy who can tell us all about it. Let's go. So I'm with Joe Wood, and we are talking about sharks. If you didn't notice what was behind me, Joe, this thing is massive.
Yes, that is the whale-eating extinct shark, Otodus megalodon.
Thank God you didn't say human-eating, because hi, I'm a human. And
fortunately, it went extinct about 2.3 million years ago, so we are safe.
Okay, so this is just one of the many things that you will see as you come through the sharks exhibit. There's a lot in here.
Yeah, this is one of our exhibits that's a traveling exhibit in partnership with the American Museum of Natural History in New York. So it goes through the evolution of sharks. Sharks are older than trees, which is one of my favorite fun facts. And then it comes in to talk to you about all the diversity of living sharks, from the biggest, the whale shark, to the smallest, the pocket shark.
You're talking about smallest, or maybe not so small, the teeth. You have got real shark teeth in here.
Yes. In addition to the part of the exhibit that travels around, we've also been able to bring in some additional fossils from the Ohio State University, because we actually have shark teeth here in Ohio. You would just have to go back in time to about 375 million years ago to find those sharks alive. So lots of things to learn here.
And I think of sharks as like scary, right? They're the villains. But here's the thing, there is so much education in here and so much to learn that, hey, they're kind of important too.
Exactly. So, we think about like some of the things like the bull shark, they've got, big sharp teeth, but then there's also things like the whale shark. They barely have any teeth and they eat some of the smallest creatures in the ocean, and there's everything in between. So you can learn a lot about, like I said, all the amazing diversity of living sharks. Then you can also learn a little bit at the end about how humans are more of a threat to sharks than sharks are to us.
Yes, which is good to know, because I'm telling you, I always tell my kids, like, watch out, we're going in the water for sharks. And then I'm like, okay, that was not a good idea, because now my kids don't want to go in the water. One of the exhibits here, of course, sharks. But the cool thing about COSI is you have lots of exhibits and ones that are going to keep it fresh and new for us when we come.
Yes, there's always something new here. We love to bring in our traveling exhibits, so this is one. So this is included with your admission when you come here. And then just down the hallway, after you've learned about sharks, you can go to our dinosaur gallery and learn about some other big animals with teeth.
Big animals with teeth, that's right. When we talk about big animals like a dinosaur, right, you think, okay, massive. And when I'm seeing this guy, I'm also thinking massive. But a lot of these are kind of life-size.
Yes, with the life reconstructions we have in here are life-size. And then we have, like I said, some things like the pocket shark or the dwarf lantern shark that are itty-bitty.
Very small. If we're thinking about coming down to Columbus from Cleveland, it is a short drive. Honestly, I made the drive with my family, and it's so nice to kind of plan out your day and spend your day here. But for someone who maybe hasn't come to COSI, whether you're an adult or kid, because it's for everyone here, you guys can help us kind of when we come in to tell us how to plan out the day.
Yeah, of course. So, we would love to have folks come down here from Cleveland. You can go to our website, COSI.org, get all your information about COSI, and then when you come here, come find one of us in these blue shirts. We'll be happy to help you plan the rest of your trip.
Yeah, I love it. We learned today about sharks. Just a couple weeks ago, we learned more about Star Wars, unofficial galaxies. Like you said, dinosaurs. There's so many options, truly, to come here to COSI in Columbus. I want to say thank you, Joe, for taking me around.
Oh, thanks so much for being here.
And not letting me have this thing eat me, because
Don't
honestly,
worry.
I was feeling a little scared for a minute
We got the
here.
barrier there to keep everyone safe.
Thank goodness. All right, thank you so much. We had fun. We're heading back to Cleveland, though. We'll be right back on CLE Weekend.